racism and bigotry likely will always be around. The question isn't how do we eliminate it, it's how do we confront it in a way that is productive and reduces it. A hint is in this week's Torah portion. Surprise, that's why I'm talking about it, in part. In this week's, at the end of the Parshat, in Beha'alotcha, Miriam and Aaron, Moses' siblings, speak against him, and it specifically says in the Torah text that they speak against him because of the matter of Isha Kushit, the Cushite woman that he had married. Cushite meaning Ethiopian. The commentators will go in different directions on this, but the plain sense of the text seems to be that she's black. And the Israelites, Moses, Aaron, Miriam, are sort of a light brown skin, darker than I am. And it seems to be the main instance of racism that we find in the Hebrew Bible. And Moses' response is one, we're told, of humility, yet he is firm. And God, upset, punishes Miriam. Aaron apologizes immediately. Not quite clear why he doesn't get the same punishment, but he admits error immediately. She serves a brief sentence, as it were, and then is rehabilitated and brought back into the community. The strong implication being having being on board with Aaron in apologizing. This seems to be it. These are people who are living, according to the story, with God's very presence in their midst. They hear the voice of God. God is visibly present in the camp, leading them through the desert, and they've seen miracle after miracle, and still, this failing is within them. Part of the message being, all the more so for us, living without those signs of God's presence, we're going to make the same mistake. We're supposed to, however, act like Moshe, which is to say, with a degree of humility, firmly counter this, and like God, sort of dole out maybe appropriate punishment, but not endless punishment, to rehabilitate people so you can create a new community, one that doesn't have these biases. Racism, bigotry, it's everywhere. There's no question about it. And we're supposed to recognize it in ourselves, recognize it in others, and not cancel them forever, but with humility and with firmness counter it so that we can continue on the journey. Shabbat Shalom.